The crisp, pastel balloons sagged against the living room ceiling. I had just turned 18. A milestone. And my parents, the supposed architects of my existence, had simply vanished. A note on the kitchen counter. A hastily scribbled apology about an urgent business trip. They hadn't even bothered to call. The initial sting of abandonment curdled into a cold, hard resolve. They wanted a surprise? I'd give them one. My parents, the consummate social climbers, were hosting their annual charity gala in 2 weeks, and it was my responsibility to plan it. It was then I decided I would rewrite the script. I started small. I replaced their expensive organic coffee with the cheapest instant granules I could find. The faint, bitter tang would be noticeable. Then, I altered the guest list, adding few interesting individuals, old rivals, business adversaries, and a particularly flamboyant ex-business partner of my father's, a man known for his dramatic public outbursts. Next, I turned my attention to the catering. My mother, a self-proclaimed connoisseur, had meticulously planned the menu, featuring exotic delicacies. I contacted the caterers, posing as a representative, and suggested a few substitutions. Instead of the delicate sea bass, they'd be serving tripe. And the champagne? Replaced with a sparkling cider, the kind that tasted faintly of apples and regret. I knew their prized Persian rug, the one they'd bragged about for years, was due for a cleaning. A quick call to the cleaning company. A special request for a vibrant, non-permanent, but highly visible dye that would definitely look like a sight for sore eyes. The week of the gala arrived, and I played the part of the dutiful, forgiving daughter. My parents, relieved and oblivious, showered me with belated birthday gifts, their guilt palpable. The night of the gala was a masterpiece of orchestrated chaos. The guests arrived, their smiles faltering as they sipped the sugary cider, and eyed the tripe with suspicion. The Persian rug, now a riot of swirling colors, became the unwitting star of the show. My father's ex-business partner, fueled by the cheap sparkling cider and a long-standing grudge, launched into a passionate, albeit incoherent, tirade about my father's shady dealings. My mother, her face flushed with mortification, attempted to salvage the evening, but the damage was done. The air crackled with tension as the guests began to trickle out, their whispers echoing through the grand hall. My parents turned to me, their faces a mask of confusion and anger. "What have you done?" My mother hissed, her voice trembling. I smiled, a slow, deliberate smile that mirrored the emptiness they had shown me. "A surprise," I said, my voice as cold as the champagne they hadn't served. "Happy belated birthday." I turned and walked away. The balloons, now deflated, hung like ghostly reminders of a celebration that never was. And I, the abandoned daughter, had finally taken my revenge.